know you're watching this. And I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
Sure looks like a jumper. At least the coroner seems to think so. Fell several floors. Struck this wall. Didn't die instantly.
He jumped because I abused him.
If he jumped, it was because he was losing his mind.
Once when he was locked out of his apartment, I let him in, and he never even said thank you. Still, it's tragic, isn't it?
Look, there's something else here. Someone we haven't seen yet.
I'm not crazy. He's in the walls. I've seen him. I've got him on tape, and he knows it.
I suppose you have an explanation for Salt's video being found in your apartment?
I don't like being filmed in my home. It's an invasion of privacy. So I asked for it back.
And he just gave it to you?
Yes, he did.
I spun the paint out. And guess what I found? Human blood.
Why the blood in your paintings?
I like to put something of my subjects into the work. It lends vitality.
Hatman's insane. He hated Salt from way back. All because he didn't say thank you when he unlocked the door for him. He was hiding in the apartment. Crept up while Salt was filming his diary. Knocked him out, then tipped him out.
Let me guess. You have a computer which says the killer may have been using something like this thing. But could you convince a jury that I'm your man? When I was with someone on both nights.
What were you doing last night? Hatman's alibi checks out.
Can't get them every time, James.
I know. But I will get Hatman. It's been a hard 6 months, partner. You haven't seen much of me, I know. But I need your help. It's Hatman again. He ran a long way, but I found him. Marlon Hatman. Department thinks I should let it go, but he made this personal when he left me that painting. He's clever, though. Never leaves any evidence. A little blood and some paint? What does that prove? He just moves on. Local cops get nothing. Is it his third murder or his 10th? All I know is this time he's made a mistake. He stuck around. A little place called Garden. I know I asked you to come along. But we're not supposed to be here. We're out of our jurisdiction. So we need to be discreet. Technically, I'm on vacation. In this, don't ask. Now, the victim was killed here yesterday afternoon sometime. I don't know all the details yet, but he was beaten. Badly. Hatman's behind it. He's gotta be. Even if someone else has confessed. But we'll get to that. I'll bet they'd love this at the academy. Young guy goes to confession, then kills a local handyman. But that's not the whole story. Not by a long shot. I see Hatman's hand in this. So look close, partner. Help me see what happened here. This is wrong. I don't exactly spend a lot of time in churches, but you don't do this. Man, what a mess. He's gonna pay for this. We need to figure out what went on here. That's blood over there. Get some shots, head to the van. I'll be back in a few. It's not pretty, but it is evidence. And by the looks of it, there's a lot more in here. So get some more shots, then head to the crime van. The gravel from the driveway leaves prints in here. That's useful. You think they'd have a mat or something? White's already confessed to the killing. So the local cops wouldn't have been too careful here. Looks like they just closed the place up and left it. But the murder weapon could still be here. And it's got a story to tell. Find it for me, partner. Blood from one person looks a lot like blood from another. I need you to find every spot of blood in here, partner. Let it tell the story. If Hatman was involved in this fight, he won't have come away clean. Good spotting, partner. There's blood all over that vase. Man, it's a mess in here. It's a good thing we came. There's no way the local sheriff could sort this out. If that isn't blood, my name's Howdy Doody. And it's probably Mark Hughes, but we'll need to prove it. If your camera's full, partner, take it to the crime van to analyze your shots. That could be a weapon. Test it for trace in the crime van. A bell that tolled once for Frank Marqueux.
Hey there, I'm Anya. So you're on vacation, huh? Most of the people around here think Burton's obsessed. But look at the facts. Hatman fits all the patterns. Well, he's inventive, he's disturbed, and thinks he's smarter than everyone else. And then there's his paintings. With the blood. You're wondering where Pete is. He got a promotion. So now you've got me. I shouldn't be helping you, but I owe Burton a favor. So keep it quiet out there, or it's my job.
Those are jeweler's screwdrivers. Useful, but not as evidence. Those prints lead into the confession booth. Chances are they belong to the priest, but don't count on it. Good thought, but I don't think that's going to help us.
One thing we can be thankful for, Hatman's already in the system, so you'll know as soon as you find his prints or DNA.
I can't tell you whose blood this is, but it's a man's, and there's a lot of it, so it's probably from the victim, Marque. But probably isn't good enough in this job. We need something to identify it with. More blood. And it's the same as the sample you found earlier. But you two being out there illegally isn't going to make identifying it any easier. The pool of blood in the pulpit suggests someone lay there. I'd be surprised if it wasn't Marque. But we still need something to identify him. A sample we know is his. This is an impact mark. Something heavy hit this beam recently. There's a faint copper residue here too.
Computers are good, but they can't do everything. If your evidence isn't in the DNA or print database, then you have to link it manually, like a fiber from a shirt, for example. Drag your shots from the stack onto the evidence board. If one has a chain link symbol, it may link to other evidence. Don't worry if it sounds complex. You'll get the hang of it in no time.
That candlestick matches the copper residue on the beam, but there's no sign of paint residue on it, and no damage to the metal. I don't think it made that mark.